Well, here's the biggie with that. The first night, the second show, we did that version that you hear of on Broadway.
Yes.
Now remember, that was not a song that was in my playlist outside of the theater. We decided to record it, and so I had to dream of something to do with it.
Right.
And it was Quincy Jones again who gave me the thought. I said, "No, wait a minute, no. Why should I pay this any attention?" He gave me a clue. He said, "You know, George, many years ago, everything used to be a one-bar phrase. Now it's a two-bar phrase." I said, "What the heck is he talking about?" Because I don't measure music; I just play it.
Oh.
So, I just play it. And when it comes to my thought, my brain, I let it hang out and let my brain handle it and my vibe, my feelings, pour it out to the people. So when he said that, two-bar phrase, it bothered me. I had to find out what he was talking about. Then I heard a song by Rod Temperton.
Okay.
Boom, be doom, boom, be doom, pop, bang, be dang. First bar was, I said, oh, that's 2 bars. That phrase finishes after 2 bars. First half is boom, ba dum, boom, be dum, 4 beats. 1 beat again, boom, be dum, 4. Oh, I got it. So when Tommy LaPuma asked me to do on Broadway, I said, oh, no, man. He said, what do you mean? I said, I can't destroy that song, man. That's a classic. And in my mind, I was thinking it was Benny King. I thought it was Benny King, but it wasn't. The cat who sang the original version for the Drifters,
The Drifters.
man, what a vocalist he was. If I had remembered that, I would not have recorded it either. But I didn't remember who that was that sang that. So his name was Rudy.
Okay.
He was a gospel singer originally. So anyway, now I rearranged the song because it was boring to me to go boom, boom, boom. Those in the neon lights are bright. Boom, 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 boom. I said, oh man, no, we can't do that for 10 minutes. So I changed it to boom, 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 to make it a 2-bar phrase.
Right.
Then I made it staccato to give it some fire. Boom, 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 box, boom, boom, ah, boom, boom, boom. One of the guys in my band said, nah, Josh, that won't work. I said, what do you mean? What do you mean that won't work? He said, no, it won't work, Josh. That's not the way the song goes. I said, man, you wasn't even here. You wasn't even born yet. What are you talking about? It won't work. He said, I'm telling you, man, it won't work. I'm just telling you. I said, there's a reason why I'm sitting up here in this leader's seat. I gotta find work for us, and the way I find work is to keep the fire going, man.
Right.
I said, no, this is the way we're gonna record it. I said, can you play that? He said, oh yeah, I can play it. And he played the crap out of it. He tore it up. His name was Stanley Banks.
Okay.
Great bass player. And so Tommy LaPuma, when we went to hear all of the tracks back, first of all, I have to tell you this.
So
When I took that track on a cassette that Al Schmidt made for me so I could listen to what we had done that night,
right.
I took it back to the hotel, and on the patio near the pool, somebody had a boom box, and we played it. And they would not let me take it off. Play it again! People was calling from upstairs. Play it again! So we played it. And I said, man, I got a hot one in my hand. The next day, Tommy LaPuma says, and he played the first version of it that we did on the first show. I said, where's the other version? He said, what other version? I said, man, the one Friday night, second show.
Mm-hmm.
He said, George, I think we erased it, man. I said, no, Tommy, no. How's that possible? He said, we needed more tape. We kept running out of tape, so I went back at the earlier tapes, which I thought was not good, and we put them on because we didn't have enough tape. He didn't. That wasn't the real story. He wanted to take
the version you like better.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
the version he liked better, was it shorter or just more laid back or?
Yeah, he wanted it to sound like the original.
Oh, hell no.
So none of those ad libs that you got on there.
Oh, he tried to tell you he erased the version that we all know?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
He told me he erased it.
Oh, no.
I got up and walked out of it. I said, man, you mean the best record I ever made? You erased it? I walked 1 mile back to the hotel. Oh. When I got there, he called me up and said, George, come on back, man. I think I found it. When I got in there, I didn't believe they had found it. I was still apprehensive. I said, man, he's going to play me another strange version. So I sat down. I said, now, play me the hit, man. Please. And he put that on. I heard it, boom, boom. And I could hear Shaka Khan in the background. I said, that's it. That's the one I'm talking about. And Tommy said, that is better. I said, man, get out of here. Better? That's a knockout.